The following is a podcast meant for adults and discuss things like sexual content and alcohol use. Listener discretion is advised.
It's my birthday. 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 Welcome, ladies and gents, to episode 11 of the Drunk Texting Podcast, where we have some drink, talk some mess, and help you get through Thirsty Thursday as only we know how to. My name is JB. I am Liberté. 4 days after this episode dropped on July 15th, I will be 28 years old. I know, I'm getting up there, but I still look great for this age. But with that being said, ladies and gents, I want to introduce you to my co-hostess with the mostest. Please tell the people who you are.
I am the electric. Kristal.
Electric?
Yes, electric.
So you're Dwayne The Rock Johnson?
Yeah.
It's nice to meet you, Dwayne. How you doing?
It's great. Nice to meet you, man. I'm doing amazing.
Tragic.
Nothing's tragic, man, on this beautiful rocking day.
Stop it. As always, before we get into what we're drinking and the rest of the episode, we want to remind you to always drink responsibly, never drink and drive, and sometimes drink and text. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I am drinking a collegiate special of mine, rum and Sprite. It's simple, it's effective, it gets the job done. I'm happy. What are you drinking on?
Non-branded juice seltzer type thing.
Non-branded juice seltzer type thing because we
In a cup.
In a cup.
Yeah, that's a selling point in a double cup.
In a double cup.
Yeah, that was the whole
Back from the 2015 to 2017, 18 era.
The good old days.
The double cup era.
The good old days,
It was pretty fun. Hang on.
Listen, one dance, summer, puppy filter, the good old days.
Whew, that was a fun time. It was. So before we, like I said, I'm about to be 28 years old. 28. I didn't think I'd see to live to see 28. I'm not gonna lie. 28 years old is
it's a number.
surprising. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna because I'm at that point now to where 30 is in the horizon for me, and I'm just like,
it's starting to wake up in
it's not
bed.
It's not like a bad thing. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm like nervous because I'm like, what do you do when you turn 30? Like,
I don't know.
Like, how does becoming 30 work? It's
start
like,
retirement.
Do I like, do I go to Walmart and like register? Like, do I have to like, do I get a Sam's Club membership for it? Like, how does this work?
Yo, they're not that bad. Sam's Club membership are worth it.
I've heard they are.
Yo, $100 for a year.
Gabby and I are talking about doing that. Cut down on grocery costs.
Yeah.
Get all of it at once, and then. Speaking of, that's something else I was thinking of. Once we get a deep freezer, just finding one of these farms out here, like the farm to like the butcher farm, and getting big like a half a cow or like cause I watch a bunch of those videos.
Yeah, my dad does it all the time. We have meat for months. It's crazy.
And it's like
I'll be on the lookout for a deep freezer.
And it's just like, oh, this was only half a cow. This wasn't even the whole thing. Like, hearing that and seeing how, because there was this one woman that I saw on TikTok who had a deep freezer, probably that stood up, I would say probably as high as the couch, and it was probably about the inside of it. And just the half a cow alone was enough to fill it up halfway, just laying everything down side by side.
Yo, I need one. We have one that size, but we need that full of meat. Crazy.
And it's literally like, she was just like, yeah, I got like so many pounds of steak, so many pounds of ground beef, so many chuck roast, like so many things of ribs, like she got a bunch of stuff. And I'm like, wow, that's
crazy.
So like those are the types of things I have to think of.
Or do it yourself.
I'm almost 30.
Go find your own cow. Go find your own cow.
Yeah.
Chainsaw.
Oh, I'm not doing that.
Take half the cow.
I'm pretty sure that's illegal.
Is it?
I'm pretty sure.
On the grounds.
On the ground that I don't own the cow and I don't have a way to legally
I just told you how to do
butcher
it.
But
who said it had to be legal?
Stop it. Then I have to also
Once
run.
you got it, it's yours.
Then I also have to run
Finders keepers.
I have to. We're not in kindergarten.
What if it's a free range cow? It's just out and open, like running.
Then I'm gonna call somebody to come get him.
Why?
The last thing I want is. Do you know how big cows are, especially
Yes.
free roaming ones? Man.
What? Okay. What about this? Driving down the street, you look over, it's a cow. It's already like, it got like hit or something, and they just let it like they do beer.
I'm not about to eat roadkill cow.
It's not dead.
It might as well be.
It's just got like a broke leg,
I'm not.
and it's just sitting there.
I'm not eating roadkill cow.
It's not roadkill.
It
just got
might
a
as
broke
well
leg.
be.
No,
Yes.
like you saw it get hit, like the car in front of you hit it, and it just like rolled over, and you're like, oh shit.
No. Because by the time I find somebody that can actually come to help me get it, it's going to be dead, and it's probably going to have already started going
like,
through
and
the
we're like,
process.
oh my god, this guy hit my cow.
Stop.
This guy hit my cow. I need help taking it back home.
Stop.
I'm trying to help you get a freezer full of meat. I'm just saying.
You're a
That's what we're
mess.
milking this.
You're a
cow
mess.
for, huh?
I am all for sharing the wealth
You're a mess.
of a cow.
Lord have mercy. Moving on from that incredibly crazy intro, I hope you all had a great 4th of July weekend. In my planning for last week's episode, I did not realize that the episode was going to drop on the 4th of July because time is an illusion, and I just did not pay attention to what the date was. Yeah, but like I said, I hope you guys had a great 4th of July. Fireworks, festivities, alcohol, the whole shebang.
Alright, celebrating with us, watching the new episode, all that good stuff.
Absolutely. Did you see all the different people that got hit with fireworks?
I saw a few, more than I would have liked to.
I saw one from Compton. Oh my god, that shit was yes. Because it specifically said never doing cause the one point of view I saw was like never doing fireworks from Compton again. But that was actually the second point of view. The first one was like, oh, doing fireworks with my Mexican friend. And like they had like an El Diablo and they shot it off and it shoots off and you see it like, I guess the second canister of gunpowder, so you see it like speed up and stall. And then you see it do it again and it like speeds up down toward the ground. And all you hear is just bang, ah! And then you see the other point of view. There's a group of friends out, they're trying to light a firework. All of a sudden you just hear the whistling of the firework. You just hear the
Those are my favorite ones.
boom! And like, it was so fucking hilarious. I was like, that, you could not have wrote something better than that.
Yeah.
And that was so wonderful.
I love a good firework.
Oh yes,
I love a
absolutely.
fireworks show. But just pop fireworks safely. Last thing I need is, oh my god, I would hate to be a nurse.
Oh dude.
On the 4th? You come in, everybody's carrying like their hand in a bag of ice. Just
I need more nurse TikToks of nurses talking about people that have come in with firework injuries.
I want a number.
I need a nurse. I need a nurse to give us the number of like
just
firework related
tally.
injuries that you get in a year. Hell, not even in a year. Just give us what this 4th of July was, because it seems like this year was more people getting hurt by fireworks than any other year.
Because this year, a lot of people were going like to other states to get the good shit.
Oh, of course. You know, go down to Florida and get you one of them freaking big ass, like mortar ass fucking. You got like a giant ass.
See, we were gonna go to Tennessee,
Oh, dude, I heard that
but we
Tennessee.
couldn't.
I heard them mountains up in Tennessee and folks in the mountains up there. I heard they got some good shit.
Listen, we couldn't get them,
Damn.
but it wasn't our fault. My dad was military and he got called. He was military. He got called to a different state, and he was gonna be the one to go get him.
That's funny.
And like, I'm not driving mine to Tennessee to get no fucking fires. I'm not gonna fucking pop off. No,
I mean, y'all ain't what, 3 hours?
no, it's
Ain't but what?
like, yeah, I'm not gonna 3 or 4 hours.
Yeah.
3 or 4 hours is Tennessee. I'm not driving. No,
That is a trip from Valdosta to Atlanta.
far enough.
You could do that. You did that.
I'm gonna make it next month. I'm good.
We literally went from
We
went from our house to Orlando.
We need to do
A couple
that. We
years
need to do
ago.
that again.
If we do, we're not gonna do a fucking day trip.
No.
I know that much.
Honestly,
That's terrible.
I'm down
We're not doing a day trip.
No, of course not.
Like, I'm down to go back to Orlando.
Yeah.
We all have a
Do
trip.
the exact thing we did last time.
Go to
Besides getting caught with tolls,
that was terrible.
going broke in the store. All of us collectively went broke in that store.
That was fun though. It was fun.
It was because none of us, I don't think any of us spent less than like $100.
I know. I remember. I
That
was
Hot
there.
Pot shop was great though.
It was.
I go back there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You know the little robot had the name.
Peanut.
Yes. All my friends fuck with Peanut. And
There's a lot of places that have those little robots now.
And it's great.
I think that place was the first though.
It was.
I'm so here.
It was
We're gonna go back.
We went other year when we went to Disney, when Gabby and I went to Disney, we went back over there, and there was this one guy who, I don't know if Gabby told you about this, this one guy that was like, he was a regular there, like literally to the point where he was just like talking to the waiters like he knew them. And the thing was, he kept talking to us like we were supposed to be his friend. Like he was like, he'd be eating, going to town, and I mean, dude was going to town.
I would too.
And he kept leaning over like, yeah, man, I love this place. I come here like every day.
Obviously.
Like, and like, dude was like going to town. And he was just like, yeah, man, can I get another Coke? Going to town. I'm talking like this dude probably
it's very easy to do that there.
like he probably got topped off on his broth at least 2 or 3 times in the span of us just sitting there. And he came in after we did.
I love that for him.
He was annoying.
I love that for him.
He was annoying. Like, he shouldn't have. Why are you talking to random strangers that you meet?
He's having a
in the
good
hot
old
pot?
time eating his hot pot. He want to make a new friend.
No.
Yes.
Make friends somewhere else.
No.
We're not your friends.
His friends are there.
We're here to enjoy
Y'all are there.
our hot
Y'all are
pot.
his friends now.
No.
Yes.
No.
It was non-consensual friends. You're
No.
his friends now.
No. No. That's even worse. Non-consensual friends?
You're his friend now.
No.
He's gonna wait for you to come back. He's gonna go like every day waiting for you to come back. He's like, oh my god, friend.
I pray that he does not do that. Because
He's gonna remember y'all.
I pray that he doesn't.
I hope he does.
I hope he doesn't, because that will ruin the experience for me.
Just
That
seeing
will
him in the corner
ruin-
tearing up a hot pot.
Yes, we would be in our own booth, and I would look over and see him, and it would just
At
ruin
the same
it.
time, he's gonna.
I'd lose it.
Yeah,
I'd lose it. I would lose it.
That I love that so much.
I would hate that so much.
That's the best thing ever. What do you mean?
No.
If you're out there, Mr. Hot Pot guy.
No. And the thing is, he had a wife. He had a wife, and he just did not bring her
I know he had a wife.
because he said it. He told
What if
us.
she doesn't even like Hot Pot? Well, they were fighting. And he goes there to eat his sorrows. What if he has kids?
Stop being an apologist right now.
What if he has kids?
I need you to stop. I'm pretty sure you probably did.
Damn, he's like,
Stop being an
I'm like,
apologist.
my kids, she's
Stop.
mad at me today.
Just stop.
My kids can't eat. Because I mean,
Yeah, they
Because
can't
of the Hot
eat
Pot
because he's
every day.
spending all his money on Hot Pot, and so they can't eat.
damn. That's why the wife's mad.
Anyway,
Hot Pot guy.
no,
Your
no.
wife and kids.
Terrible.
What if they don't have kids?
Even worse. Not that just means that you're a
She
bad
took the
husband,
dog.
because you're. Man! Oh. Lord have mercy, I need another drink.
She took the dog and he's still eating his feelings.
Stop it.
No. Peanut is
Lord
his
have
kid
mercy.
now.
I'm gonna get into our question of the week. 'Cause you're just,
What you got?
you have gone so deep down that rabbit hole.
My brain hopped on the train and ran.
I see it did. Jesus Christ.
Oh, what we got?
Question of the week from subreddit Ask Reddit. What is the most outrageous thing you've ever seen a drunk person do? This is a fun one. Very first one. Headbutt at a window, glass in their eye, hospital, now blind in one eye.
Oh.
Like, to be honest, you
That,
kind of deserved it.
yeah. Why would you headbutt a window?
Yeah.
That don't make no sense.
I mean, listen, I don't think I've told the story on the podcast, but like I've told stories of like when I was in college, how like, oh, I'd get drunk and I'd immediately be like, who trying to fight?
Oh, you was a fighting drunk. Oh,
And the
my
thing was, I would never actively seek it out. But if somebody was getting aggressive, I'd be like, oh, they getting aggressive over there? They getting
they can hype.
they getting hype? What's up?
Oh,
What you getting hype for? Like, oh, they outside yelling? What they outside yelling for? What do you do?
Nosy. Just being nosy.
Well, the whole being nosy. But I would enjoy it. It'd be fun.
Fair enough.
But so I don't get the wanting to headbutt a window.
Yeah. Some people get violent. They get drunk, they get violent, they want to fight. I'm like, it's not that deep.
It's not.
Especially when you're drunk, it's never that deep.
Oh, facts. This one made me giggle just because like I can imagine what this one like how it would sound. Called the cops just to shit talk them. Like you call up your local like police department, it's just like, hello? Yeah, I just wanted to let y'all know that y'all some bullshit ass, punk ass bitches.
I called y'all last week.
Right.
When my fucking car got broke into. What did you do? You said, did I see anybody? Fuck no. If I did, I would have called.
I came the fuck outside and my shit was busted into. Motherfucker. And then it took y'all an hour to fucking get here. Fuck y'all.
Right, the fingerprint's goddamn gone because y'all took so fucking long. I'm wiping shits off myself.
Right. Like.
Imagine being that dispatcher.
Bro, I have such a respect. And this only came after my time at 911 at the news station. Dispatch workers, I have such a respect for them.
Yeah, they gotta go through a lot.
Simply because of the fact, because we had like a police scanner in the newsroom.
I knew they did.
So like we could hear all of the calls or whatever. So like every now and again we would sometimes get like the 911 because they would be on the phone with the dispatch and everything at the same time.
Cool.
And that shit was sometimes so fucking funny. Being like 3 in the morning and it's just like, I'm in the house all alone. I don't know where my son is. It's just like, ma'am, it's okay. Ma'am, it's like, my son was supposed to be here.
Alright.
I don't know, it's dark.
I always wondered how did news stations always get places fast as fuck.
Oh, it's because
I know.
There's police scanners. So whenever we hear about a shooting, immediately we're listening for like the address. Again, like legitimately.
That's cool.
It's just like, oh, there's an active. Oh, it's just like, oh, we just got a call about an active break-in or like an active robbery in progress at the CVS on this location. We send somebody out if we have somebody available. It's like, all right, head out. By the time you get there, the police will be there and get some footage. Yeah. And don't let it be during the fucking like a newscast. Bro, be in the middle of the newscast, all of a sudden, well, we have breaking news. We have reports of a person shot and down near downtown Macon. We're heading to you live now at the scene. And like go outside, have like the reporter out there, literally do like a 2-minute like, oh well, from what we know, it all started when 2 people were arguing outside the restaurant, and it turned physical, and one person pulled out a gun and shot the other one. As of right now, we don't know They don't know too much. They just out there. Yeah, like, we don't know like if they're still alive or not. We don't know the status of the person. We do know that they were put in an ambulance. The ambulance just drove away about 5 seconds ago.
Like there it goes.
Like literally, they were like.
That's.
It's just like as you can see, the police are still on the scene, canvassing the area. Wow. They have not caught the suspect. The suspect fled the scene before the police could get here.
That's crazy.
Like, bro, shit has happened like that.
That's crazy.
So often.
I love that.
Terrible.
I just be listening all day.
No, it's terrible.
Just seeing what's happening.
No.
Like a nosy person.
Lord. Oh God.
What?
I was camping at a NASCAR race, and a guy in the camp next to us stripped naked around the campfire. Everyone was like, dude, put some clothes on. He proceeded to try to fight everyone. Come to think of it, it was probably more than booze.
Yeah.
Somebody responded, just Talladega things. Heart.
Yeah. We love Talladega Nights. That's... imagine being fought by a naked man. No thanks.
There's so much. Like, first off, I'm gonna just say it. If you try to fight me and you're naked, I'm immediately gonna try to punch you in your dick.
Yeah.
I'm immediately.
That's immediately.
As a guy, like
yeah.
if a naked guy came up to me and tried to fight me, I'm immediately either gonna punch you in your dick or I'm gonna kick you in your dick. Because fuck you.
That's
you left
the
it wide
easiest way for you to go down.
If it's a woman, I'll punch her in her tits as hard as I can.
It's not gonna take you down. It's not gonna take her down.
Punch in the tits.
No.
I've had, and the only reason I had that mindset of thinking is because I've had friends that I've accidentally like elbowed them, and I'm not even like hard elbow, but like just like I accidentally like reach back and kind of like hit them, and they've been like on the floor.
I mean,
like,
yeah, it hurts, but not the thing that hit them in that stomach. Cause with women, center of gravity is the middle. Throw off that center of gravity. Men have a lower center of gravity. That way you hit them in the ankles, they'll go down. Women, you gotta hit them like in that midsection to throw off their center of gravity. That's science. Yes, women have a like higher center of gravity than men.
I don't know. I don't know if there's science behind that.
There is. I'll tell you.
I'm not the science.
You ever seen women doing those weird challenges? They can do it, but men can't, because our center of gravity is different. It's higher.
I just thought that was based on your height.
It's just women in general. So punch a woman in her fucking stomach. Hit her right there in the little area. Pop. She's like, oh my god. She's going down.
A tragedy.
It is.
Next one.
We don't condone abuse.
No, not at all.
No.
But if you're gonna try to fight someone naked, it's all fair game.
Right, cover your bits.
Cover your bits. Yeah.
For now.
For now.
Hashtag cover your bits.
Okay. For now, we might find something better in the episode, but for now, hashtag cover your bits. My friend was drunk and angry and had always been slightly unhinged. Decided whilst drunk and angry to juggle with a really sharp machete and chopped a finger off and had severe cuts to his arms and hands. He didn't even realize he chopped his finger off.
I was betting him chop off the whole hand. But you know, crop, so there's the finger and a couple other cuts. But better than losing a hand.
You know, for this next one, I'm actually really surprised this didn't happen more in my hometown. Hot wired a farm tractor and drove it straight through the wall of a barn.
Country ass shit.
And I'm surprised it didn't happen more often in Moultrie. You can ask Gabby. We regularly have tractors that just like drive down the road. Like I'm talking like the big like.
I be seeing tractors. I be seeing a tractor or two sometimes.
Yeah, but I'm talking like every single day, almost anywhere in the city.
You
like I'm talking like they were driving downtown.
You were
in
in
a
the
tractor.
country, my guy.
Yes.
That's hilarious. That's really funny. You just seen a tractor inside of a barn.
Oh man.
I want to drive a tractor. See what that's like.
Vomit into their pint glass and continue to drink the same pint.
I'm disgusted.
If you're a friend and you see somebody do that, take the pint away from them.
Immediately.
Take the pint. Give them water. Like, come on, man. Don't just let them.
They probably, oh, he's not going to do it. And it's not like, oh, shit, he did it.
Like,
yeah, he's going to be mad at fucking y'all tomorrow.
Right. Like,
y'all let him drink his own vomit. That is a biohazard at that point. Ooh. That made me sick, think about it.
I think this is going to be the last one because these are just...
They're getting worse and worse.
They are, but I think this will be the last one. With helping an acquaintance to the car, I was DD and she had way too much to drink that night. As we were near the car, she mentioned she had to pee. She all of a sudden pulled her underwear down to her ankles, was wearing a skirt, got on all fours, and proceeded to piss right there. All I could do was hold her up by her hand so that urine wouldn't run over her knees or palm. I don't think she remembered that night. Probably for the best.
She was on all fours?
Yeah.
Wait.
Okay.
So she was on all fours like a dog, and the friend was holding her by her hand?
I guess she like pulled her back up.
Okay, so now she's like on her feet. Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay.
That's my mindset of thinking.
Okay.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
That's crazy. I don't know if I have a most outrageous thing I've ever seen someone do while they were drunk. Not, because I mean, most of the time, they're pretty tame. I mean, closest thing probably was at that bar in Valdosta that had the stripper pole in the back. You remember which one I'm talking about?
No, I didn't go to the bars. I went like one time. It was like a It was like a Greek or some shit.
Lame.
And I didn't go. I wasn't finna walk my ass up there to the bars. No.
You act like you didn't have like several people that you knew that had cars.
I didn't, and none of them were gonna drive all up there either. And I didn't want to go to the bars and pay money.
There wasn't shit else to do.
Get a fucking get one of them little pizza shits and go back to my dorm. Remember they used to make the pizzas in like City Market? They used to make the pizzas. I would get one of them just to go back to my room. Yes, that was what I was doing every night.
That's what you was
I
on?
wasn't going to the bars.
That's what you was on?
Yeah. I was on pizza and a fucking Minute Maid fruit punch. Anything I could get fast from the little market and come back to my dorm and make and go back to my room, that's what I was on.
That's tragic.
No, I don't want to be around people.
That's tragic.
Especially when I'm off, so no.
Like, don't get me wrong. I feel you, but at the same time, I'm just like, college is the time to live and experience things. Yes. You're supposed to live and experience things.
I know. I missed my chance to experience a lot of things, but no.
And that's why we're here to help you now.
No thanks. But as far as
We're
the
here to
places,
help you.
stop.
We're here to help you. And we're going to help you.
No.
We're going to help you experience life.
No.
And choose to experience life first.
No.
Just like you mentioned that you want to go back to Orlando. We're going to help you experience. We're going to experience all kinds of things. You know what we're going to, you know what I want you to experience with me that Gabby made me experience with her
What?
the last time we went to Orlando?
What?
It was one of those fucking slingshot things.
Yeah.
The fucking ride that you like.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then
no.
like sling.
No. I thought you meant like the car drive. No.
No, you're
I'm not doing that.
Yes, yes. I did it. You can do it.
I'm not doing it.
Yes.
No.
Yes. Studio audience.
He ain't doing it either.
How you gonna tell the studio audience? Studio audience.
Why not?
Yeah.
He wouldn't. He wouldn't.
If Gabby and I can do it, you can too.
No.
Yes.
Y'all different.
Yes. How are we different?
Y'all different. from me.
We're not that
Y'all
different.
ain't me.
We're not that different.
Y'all just.
We're not that
Y'all
different.
different.
We're
I'm
not that
happy to
different.
be drunk though.
We are all a one people.
We are not a one people.
We are all a one person.
We are not a one person.
We all came from the same two people.
I don't know.
So, you know, if the story's up to be believed, we came from the same two people.
Debatable.
So, you know.
If not the slingshot, then maybe like ride ATVs or
Boo! Boo!
horse. No.
Boo!
I don't know.
Ride the slingshot.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. They give you a cool shirt when you do it.
Oh, they give you a shirt?
Yeah, they give you a t-shirt.
I might do it for a t-shirt.
They do it for a t-shirt. and you get to do a video. They like if you sign off, if you say you're okay with it, you get to get put on their Facebook page.
Okay.
It's fun.
I'll do it for the fame of the t-shirt.
Woo!
I'll do it for the fame of the t-shirt.
Yeah.
Fame
I have it.
Hashtag fame in a t-shirt.
Hashtag favorite t-shirt.
Fame in a t-shirt.
There we go. Hashtag favorite t-shirt. And y'all heard it here. Even when we go back to Orlando, Kristal said that she would get on, which also means that when we do, I'm going to be buying the USB drive that they sell of our video, and I will post it to our social.
Only if I get fame in a t-shirt.
You will, because you're going to, first off, fame of the podcast, and the t-shirt, you will get a t-shirt.
Okay.
Even if I have to
wear
pay,
the t-shirt.
Even if I have to pay for it myself.
I'll wear the t-shirt.
Okay.
Ooh.
I don't even know where mine is. It's somewhere.
Exactly.
I want to say it's in one of the like 3 dressers that I have. It's somewhere back
It's
there.
there.
I haven't seen it in a while.
Yeah, it's there somewhere.
Gabby wears hers as like a t-shirt like to sleep in.
Smart.
Yeah, it's pretty cool though. All right, here's our next section. Our would you rather of the week. Would you rather have to take care of 100 duck-sized elephants for a year, or 1 elephant-sized duck for a year?
Elephant-sized duck.
Really?
I'm not taking care of 100 anything. 100 duck-sized elephants? No.
Yes.
Okay, A. Ducks are good little medium-sized fucking anyway. No.
They're not, no, like just a regular, like the little regular ducks. Now, I'm not talking like the full grown, like peak of their existence ducks. I'm
No,
talking
you
about
said
the-
a duck. A duck-sized elephant.
An average,
What's the average size of a duck?
that's what I'm about to look up to.
We're gonna figure out what's the average size of a duck. I can't spell.
I see.
Average size of a duck is the smallest duck can weigh as little as 0.5 pounds, and the largest can weigh up to 49 pounds.
Well, then we split the difference. We say like a 25.
The average size duck is 2 feet.
Okay. That's the size of a freaking toddler.
And you're gonna take care of 100 of them shits.
Yes, you get the housing and spacing for them. You don't have to worry about that because you literally. It's kind of like that. It's kind of like that movie I Bought a Zoo. Mm-hmm. I mean, basically, but you didn't buy the zoo. They just came up to you and was like, "Here's your mission for the next year. Take care of these elephants." And all you got to do is you go out there, feed them, make sure they don't get too overheated, make sure they don't freeze to death. You're good.
There's a lot of work to taking care of elephants.
Okay, what if the caveat was, take care of the 100, you get $1 million per everyone that's still alive by the end of the year.
Tax free?
Huh?
Tax free?
Tax free.
Okay.
But on the opposite side of that, for the elephant-sized duck, if it dies at any point in the year, you get nothing.
I'll take it.
Which one would you take?
I still don't want to take care of fucking 100 ducks, but the fact that you added the million part to it.
It's 100 elephants.
Whatever. Yeah, 100 elephants. Well, the fact that you added the $1 million aspect to it, now I'll take the 100 duck-sized elephants. And try to break they're not all gonna live. I'm gonna tell you that right now. They're not all gonna fucking live.
That's terrible.
I don't know, like, hell. Statistically, they're not all gonna live.
You got these people that have 100 chickens. More than 100 chickens.
Chickens are a lot easier to take care of than I feel like.
Than elephants?
Yeah. Elephants, you gotta keep them moisturized, make sure you got food. Chickens, see.
You gotta keep elephants moisturized? I have not heard of a single elephant caretaker environment that has to go out there with a giant fucking vat of Vaseline talking about
Again.
make sure I get these ankles.
Then you gotta make sure their feet. Like, listen, elephant feet
Are notoriously tough.
Yes. You gotta go out there and manicure all them shit.
You don't have to.
Then they're gonna be miserable.
No, they're not.
They're gonna be miserable with their feet.
First off, if they're that size, it'll be a lot easier for them to just go up to like a post and be like,
no.
Yes.
They're still elephants.
I mean,
And then what if you make one of them mad? They all gonna get you.
they're the size of ducks.
Which we just established are 2 feet tall.
Okay.
So you got 100
which
2 feet tall elephants.
Which means all I gotta do is get a 7-foot tall fence that's wired and electrified, and then just get to the other side of it. Have fun trying to get me.
You gotta go back in there eventually.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
Stand on top of the building and just.
They gonna get you one way or another. Elephants are very smart. They're gonna
I know that.
top.
I know that because remember there was an elephant in India. I want to say like it went to the lady's funeral, whooped her ass at the funeral,
and then found you again. And got your ass again.
Nah.
I still don't want to take care of 100. Like, damn thing. If the money aspect wasn't there, I'm taking the elephant-sized duck.
Really?
If the money aspect was there. With the money, I'll take 100 duck-sized.
Okay, but without it, you're saying.
I'm taking the one elephant-sized duck.
But see, here's my thing, and I'm gonna 100%. I don't want to have to deal with the idea of one, finding a place big enough for them to be able to swim around, and two, I don't want to have to see a proportionately sized corkscrew duck penis.
Leave it in the water. We'll put it in a barn.
There's not going to be a barn big enough.
Put a diaper on it. Find like a big ass Alaskan king sheet and just put it on.
Alaskan
King. Yeah.
No.
Yes. You might get like 3 of them, but yeah.
Stop it.
No. I'm trying to be resourceful.
You think of how profane? Like, I'd never be able to bring like my nephews around because it's just like now I'm having to explain to their mom and dad like, yeah, I got this elephant-sized duck. I got to take care of it for a year.
Yeah.
It's just like, man, can you do something about that? No, I can't. I've already tried.
Yeah, the Alaskan size king sheet diaper. You'll never. Or hell.
I think the only positive about that though was being able to like swat their tail and have them do the little tail thing that they do. I think that I love that.
That's
I love
breeze.
when ducks do that.
Yeah.
When ducks do that, I love that little like. It just moves so fast.
Okay.
It moves so incredibly fast.
Yeah.
It is great.
I'm still thinking
It
of
makes me happy. Okay.
That's
Well,
right.
studio audience. You know what? You have not been included. You know, you got a comment on one of my one of the other episodes.
No.
You got a comment.
What did it say?
Somebody was like, I feel bad. He was like, I feel bad to be the studio audience in this episode. And I was like, wow. Oh my God, the studio audience is actually getting like the studio audience is getting fans.
They choose to be here.
Bro,
We don't
I'm
hold the
telling you,
studio audience hostage.
by the time we hit 100 episodes, I already know the subreddit is gonna have its own section where it's gonna be like the studio audience fan club, and it's gonna be a fan club of people that are just fans of the studio audience.
We will never reveal the studio audience. The mysterious studio audience.
Or we could do one of those like hidden.
Oh God, you're gonna be just like Gabby. Gabby said the same thing. She was like, oh,
I can show my face.
They are the studio
We
audience.
could do like a face reveal.
No.
So that
That's
would
the point
be
of
for
being
you.
studio audience.
Gabby's already told me straight up she's not doing.
That's the point of a studio audience. Mystery. Your audience.
Even the All That show showed the audience. Yeah, they did. They showed the audience.
Too bad.
That's crazy.
It's not the Amanda show.
Yeah,
It's so
exactly.
random.
Exactly. They showed the audience.
It's random. It's funny stuff. But we're not going to talk about it.
Yeah. Before we go to our next section, I just wanted to take a moment. I'm sad.
Where are you sad?
I'm sad.
What you sad for?
Because this past Saturday, what was it, the 6th?
Yeah.
John Cena announced that he retired.
Oh, no.
John Cena. He announced that he's retiring from wrestling. And I'm still sad about it.
No.
Like, I'm still... And I say this because it's like, I had seen wrestling before John Cena, like, became a person in WWE. But, like, John Cena was, like, he was the guy that, like, I watched his career grow as I grew up.
Wow.
Like, he wasn't already established in his career
You watched him
when I started. Yeah. Like, I started him, I started watching him from when he was a rookie. When he didn't wear, before he wore jorts. Before he wore the
You went
sneakers.
before the joke.
Yes, when he was still wearing the freaking tights. Yes, I will show you a picture. Like the tights, when he was still like, he wasn't called the Prototype. Because that was his original wrestling name, was the Prototype.
That's funny.
And when he came out and he started wrestling, he had on like the color coordinated freaking tights and like the wristband, I think the wristbands that went along with it, like, and it's sad because he's been in wrestling for 20 plus years and he's not done as of right now. 2025 is going to be his last year.
Okay.
He's going to start, the way he talked about it, he's going to start in January and then he's going to wrestle throughout the entirety of 2025. And then once he hits December, his last match is going to come in December, going to end it. That's going to be the end of it. He's not gonna do like so many before him, Hulk Hogan, Ric Flair. I'm looking at y'all, and they're gonna say that he's not gonna do like them and say I'm retired, I'm done, and then come back and do like 5 more matches. Ric Flair has had how many? My last match, he's had like 4 retirement matches. One of which, that very last one that he had, I'm pretty sure he legitimately got knocked out in the middle of the match, and they like had to like find a way to like figure it. It was a hot mess in my opinion, but I'm sad. I am sad. Here's to a legacy though. John Cena did his big one. I think one of my only sadnesses is that I will never get to enjoy the experience of taking my child to see him wrestle in person.
Who knows?
Because
Maybe
I'm not gonna...
10, 20 years in the future, they'll do like a All-Stars. Like a late greats match. Ooh.
Absolutely not.
Imagine how much money they'll bring in though. A late greats match.
That would
You just
be...
bring all the old, like, big names back for one last time.
Goodness
Pay-per-view
gracious.
style.
But no way. Absolutely not. Because you want to know why? I don't want them to do like Ric Flair. They're going to be out there old, walking on walkers.
That's
having
exactly.
like a cane, having to like hobble down to the ring. Like he
That's
can
exactly what I want to see.
You want to see old people wrestling?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Absolutely.
I want to see your teeth fall out.
Not the dentures.
I want to see your dentures like, oh, those are mine. No, those are mine. I want to see y'all mix up your dentures in the ring. I want to see your walker going all the way into the audience. I want your toupee flop back.
Oh my god.
I want all of that. I want old man wrestling.
Why does it have to just be old men? Why can't it be the ladies too?
They can do it too. I want to see you pop in.
I don't want, after you hit like 60, 65, and only reason I say 60, 65, and I give exception to that because there is still a guy who, I want to think he's like 64, 65, he's still wrestling. Actually, there's somebody older than him that's still wrestling, but him specifically, his name is Billy Gunn. The badass Billy Gunn, he was part of DX. Oh my god.
Minimum age is 75.
But Billy Gunn is, god, he's like 64.
64.
And I'm talking dude is in like shape.
Okay, so he's the starter
Hold on.
of the old late grade wrestling match.
Hold on. Like, I want to show you what this man looks like. Because, I was wrong. He's not like 64. He's 60. But even at 60 years old, this man looks like, bro.
He's not old enough to be in the old people.
At 60 years old.
He's not old enough. He's too in shape.
At 60 years old.
He
Look
don't
at
have
that.
enough
Look at
flight.
that.
He ain't got enough flight this game.
He doesn't have enough. Look at there's no
There's
flag.
not enough flab.
There's no
Exactly. That's why
flag.
he don't qualify.
This man looks like he has a body fat index of like 3%.
Yeah, he's not invited.
If even that. Like, dude,
He's not invited.
like, this man has aged
He can
like
be the bouncer.
a wine. Like, dude has gotten more physically fit the older he's gotten. And it's actually very scary.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, what? If you can do it, why don't all old people do it? Because it's just like,
they want to enjoy their retirement.
you don't think he's enjoying his life?
To a degree, but wouldn't you rather be laying in bed, like
Bro,
watching like
no.
Jeopardy or some shit?
Absolutely not. If I could look like that and still go in the wrestling ring, fuck no. Fuck Jeopardy. I'm trying to show you what these body slams is about, bro. No.
Imagine being body slammed by a 60-year-old.
Clearly, you did something in your life that's gotten you there.
Very true.
So.
That's crazy. But John Cena's the second like big name athlete that retired this week alone.
Who else?
There's a tennis player. I think it was Andy Murray. And I think it was Andy Murray.
Oh.
He retired this week. He's like
Wow.
literally legit retired this week.
Wow.
Yeah, and he was like, I was talking to my mom about it. She's a big tennis fan.
Huh.
Yeah, he. My God, who retired this week? Yeah.
Andy Murray? Pretty sure that.
Yeah, this will be his last season, so he's retired from the season.
Wow.
But yeah, Roger Federer, Roger Nadal. I think his first name was Roger something Nadal, and Andy Murray. Those were and Djokovic. Those were the four biggest like tennis players. 3 of them are retired.
Wow.
Djokovic is the last like great one from like back in the day that's still playing. Yeah. And I was like, when she said Andy Murray retired, I was like, what? Like, I was shocked when Federer retired. I was like, Roger Federer is out?
Yeah, he's going to go and enjoy some Jeopardy.
I hope he does, with all his money. With all his great tennis money. Enjoy it. That's who's next to retire. Who do you want? What athlete do you want to retire?
LeBron James.
Honestly, go for it. I'm here for it. I can tag that.
Like, nothing against LeBron.
Right.
I think,
You're still cool.
he's innovated basketball as we know it today. He's made the sport what it is. I can't deny that of him. Because to do that would be to deny one of the greats. And I just can't do that for him. But at this point, I'm like, dude, you continually holding out for like your son to be able to do this with you is like, dude, just
let it go.
Just come
You've
on.
made your money.
Like you could have been done like 3 seasons ago.
Right.
And you're just dragging it out.
Like you already have your name down in the books.
Literally have your name in the book. And and don't get me wrong, even though, because I won't admit that I'm like the biggest basketball player,
right.
like basketball fan. So like, I don't know too many that are like, okay, once LeBron is gone, they're going to be the one to step up and fill that hole that LeBron's going to leave. I don't think there is anyone like that. But at the same time, I'm just like, you're done, dude. Like, we can live without somebody being what you were to the game for a few years.
Yeah.
We can live.
There
are going to be some fans that are going to hate it. But it's like, in fact, it's just like, dude, why don't you retire and take all of that knowledge and know-how and all of that, take it to the WNBA. Go give them the love and resources that they're starting to get. Give them that.
Go be a coach. Go buy a basketball team if you want to play basketball that much.
Literally, go buy a basketball team and then be there with them at practice.
Exactly.
And practice with them.
There you go.
Then there you go.
I can get with LeBron.
Speaking of WNBA, I'm sad and upset
Oh.
because seasons ago, even up to like last year, you could get season tickets for WNBA games. You get like floor side seats, where I'm talking dirt cheap. And now I'm not saying they're not still cheap, especially when you compare them to like NBA games,
Right.
but like what they were, and it's like they're so much harder to come by now because of what's been happening with Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, I'm happy for them. I am.
I love it.
I love to see it. I actually like have enjoyed watching the WNBA because of everything that's going on, but at the same time, I'm just like I remember my friend would invite me so often to go to WNBA games because his mom would get tickets, and then they would just end up they would end up getting like general admission tickets, what I guess they'd be called, and they'd end up still being able to go down near like courtside because just nobody would show up. And it's like, again, I'm glad they're getting the attention. I'm glad we're now having genuine, real conversations about the WNBA, all of the great things, the great women that are actually like doing great fucking sports.
Right.
I love that. I love to be able to see that. That makes me happy because I'm like, we need more attention on the women's sport if we're ever going to have this conversation that the women can do what the men do.
Right.
And, Dave Chappelle had that conversation of like, oh, well, if you want the men and the women to be able to do it, then why aren't the women playing just in the NBA? And it's like, well, because that just makes it less opportunity as a whole.
Right.
If you want there to be more opportunities for both men and women, then let them have their own men and women's league, so that way you can bring in as many of those top competitor athletes as possible. So that way you can bring in as many.
Because don't they all come together like the All-Star game?
Yes. And exactly. Because I ain't gonna lie, seeing Caitlin Clark have a shootout with Steph Curry, that shit was crazy. I was actually more interested in that. I was kind of hoping Steph Curry would lose. Don't get me wrong. Because even though the online opinion between Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese has been like two Rams battling it out, I can call a spade and say that Caitlin Clark is a dominant force in ladies basketball.
She is a beast. She is not the player.
Same thing with Angel Reese. And it's like, I hate that people have the comparison of the two, because it's like, if you look at them separately, you know that they are essentially, and I don't even know if I want to give this comparison, because I feel like there are going to be some people who are going to hear this comparison and they're going to try to run me down and be like, how dare you try to say this, and da-da-da-da-da. They are like Dwayne Wade and Kobe Bryant. In the sense of they're both great. Yeah. They're both wonderful on their own individually. They're both
they're great, but in different ways.
Exactly. They're both game changers to the point to where people know their name. Right. People know that when they step on that court, they're gonna be in for a treat. Yeah. And I also don't like how there's also just like that specific spotlight for them. Because it's just like, they aren't the team alone. They themselves are not their teams.
Sure, they're not the teams, they're just like the ones they're just like kind of the MVPs of the team.
They are, and they're the ones that's getting the spotlight on the WNBA.
They're the ones that's kind of selling.
But it's like, now that we have that spotlight on them, let's actually broaden that light out so that
right,
way
let's
we
look
can
at some
see.
other people.
Yes, so we can start showing you the other ones in the WNBA that have been putting up numbers since before those two were even like a thought in college basketball.
Mm-hmm.
Also, just we're on the topic of like women's sports. When are we gonna get the WNFL? Like, I would love to see. And don't get me wrong.
Everything.
And like, don't get me wrong. I know that there is a league of like football for women, but it's like all they wear is the helmet and like the shoulder pad.
No, I want.
And they have like the bikini. You know what
Yeah.
I'm talking about. Like, I want them to be in like the full gear. Like, I want to see like.
I want to see bitches tackling each other on the 30-yard line.
That would be like.
Everything. Short story time. Back in high school.
Bet.
It was gonna be a one-time thing.
Okay.
They were gonna have a football game.
All right.
Girl football players. And we were gonna like compete with a whole other school and everything. I signed up. I was at practice on that bitch.
Yo.
Like the girls, we was lined up, we was ready. And they canceled it.
Damn.
I'm gonna tell you why they canceled it. They canceled it because they couldn't get any of the guys to sign up as cheerleaders.
No.
Yet they canceled the whole game, canceled practice, everything because they couldn't get enough guys to sign up as cheerleaders.
Oh, that's bullshit.
I said, I'll be damned. I came out here, I'm dressed in my practice outfit. I want to throw.
I
want
would
to
be
tackle
so
bitches.
upset.
And I can't because guys want. They be able to put on the outfit.
Do you know?
Just stay in my
No,
head.
fuck that. I'm going the full. I'm going the full 9. If I'm signing up to be a cheerleader, give me the outfit. I'll wear the skirt. I'll be out there. We got spirit. Yes, we do. We got spirit. How about you?
It was a one-time thing. All the girls, we were geeked, and we were so mad when they canceled it because they couldn't. But guys, like, fuck the guys. We don't need cheerleaders.
You're right. Facts.
Hell, I'll do both. Fuck it.
Look.
If I'm on the bench, nope, I'm not on the bench. I'm over here cheering.
Just get the pet. Look, just get the pet band. Just get the pet band to be there to play some music.
That's it.
You're good. You're
That's all I
good.
needed.
I'd have been out there for like, put me in the outfit, bitch. Look, what's up? Hey,
I was so upset. Like, yeah, we're not having practice today. The game's not happening. I was like,
What do you mean the game
what
not
the
happening?
fuck you mean? I mean, we're here. It's hot.
I ain't even gonna count though. If I was the coach of the football team, I would have my starters do it. I wouldn't even care. I'd be like, y'all my starters, y'all don't support them the same way they out there supporting you.
Right. That's not cool. I'm like, bro, I really wanted to play that. I wanted to be out there.
I know you did.
I was ready.
I know you did.
I was ready.
That would have been some shit too. That would
That'd
have
have
been
been
fun.
great.
That would have been fun to see.
That'd be my highlight. That'd be the highlight of my life.
Getting the tackle bitches on the 30-yard line.
Yes! No, 'cause I come from a football family. My older brother played football all throughout high school. He was one of the first MVPs of the high school.
Nice.
The high school was only open in like 2007. That's like when he started. He was one of the first MVPs
Wow.
of the game. Like I remember being at his game. Game just started. Fucker runs a touchdown out the first kickoff, runs it complete to the opposite field.
Nice.
Touchdown immediately. So and then he went on to college to play on a football scholarship.
Wow.
Yes, this is where cheerleaders, godbrothers are college football players. Like, I come from a football family. So I was ready. Listen, I was like the choir and drama kid. So they're like, sports, this is my time to play sports. Bet. I was going to show out at that game. I was going to show my whole ass. Even if we lost the game, I was going to show my ass out there.
You were going to tackle somebody.
Somebody was going to get hit with his helmet. Like,
Not a helmet, the helmet.
I'm catching a flag.
Flag
away, and then the fuck Skippy did.
You were trying to hurt bitches. You weren't trying to play the game. You were trying to hurt bitches. That's what you were trying to do.
I wanted the fun.
You wanted to hurt somebody. You wanted to hurt and embarrass somebody in front of their mama.
Yes.
She was looking for blood.
I want you to go at the end of the game, go crying up to your mama in the stands. She pushed me down. Yeah, bitch, thought you were getting that touchdown. Not. You thought you was gonna run it, bitch. No. Fuck you. Stand there like, I dare you to fucking fuck that shit. I dare you. I'm gonna kick your fucking ankles. I was not gonna play.
You
I was gonna have a ball and a half if that game would have actually happened.
I see.
I had so much anger in high school. Oh,
I
it was gonna be
see.
on and popping. I don't know what the positions are called. Whichever the one that just like boom, that was gonna be me.
Lord have mercy. You gonna be alive then?
Sure. I was gonna have my brother coach me and all. Like I was to be on.
Lord have
I was the
mercy.
first female MVP. Oh, good times.
We're
Bring back female football. Start female football leagues. If I see a female football game on TV, I'm watching.
that's fair.
I would love to see that.
That would be fun.
Hashtag female football.
Is that what you want? I thought it was gonna be fame in a t-shirt. Lord have mercy. I'm not. We did like three hashtags. Lord.
That'll be okay. I promise.
We're gonna go to our next section.
What we got?
All right. So before we get into our next section, we'll do a little bit of backstory. So back early June, Megan Thee Stallion had the concert in Atlanta, the one that we went to, the one where she was like, "Oh, I have a special announcement." Everybody knew what the fuck the special announcement was, but you know, have your fun, Megan.
Cool.
Let us believe. We'll let you believe that we don't know what this announcement is.
We don't know what's happening.
Right. She announced that there's going to be an album. I was at that concert. Screw everybody else. She waited. She waited to tell us that, and I feel special. She announced the album. Album comes out. Two major things on the album that have been causing discourse in the anime community, and more specifically like the black anime community, but we'll get into that in a moment. There's two songs on there. The first was one where she got the English voice actor for Itadori from Jujutsu Kaisen to do a line at the beginning of the song.
Yep, that is Otaku Hot Girl.
Yes, and then the other one is where she sings a portion of her song in Japanese.
Yep, that's Mamushi.
Yes, thank you. And I did not remember the names.
Because I've been blasting it since it came out.
But the reason I bring all of those up is because I want to have this discussion, because you actually were like, you really, really wanted to have this discussion because I had brought it up to you. And you said, you know, we can have this discussion about the impact Megan Thee Stallion is having on the anime community.
Because two things I love, Megan Thee Stallion and anime.
Even though you still haven't watched like a bunch of different
Yep.
anime. But so the reason that we have this discussion is because if you've been following Megan Thee Stallion, you know that she is not shy of cosplaying. She will cosplay. She's cosplayed a bunch of her favorite, Death the Kid,
Gojo.
Todoroki, Gojo, or was it Gojo? Yeah, Gojo.
Yeah, Gojo.
It was Gojo. It was
Did she do
what's her
Gojo?
name from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? I cannot remember her name. Mirako. His name? Her. Mirako from My Hero. Oh God, she's done a couple.
She did a lot. I think that's like the more prominent ones.
I think she's done like Patty or Liz from Death Eater as well, which is crazy to me. Do it again.
She did a little bit of Sukuna.
She did.
She did that.
She did a little bit of Sukuna. And it seems like every time anytime Megan Thee Stallion and anime get brought up in the same sentence, there's such a discourse for it, because it's like people want to say like, oh, she's hurting the anime community because she's just inviting people in that don't even care for anime or that they don't even watch anime and da 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 da. And it's like, no, you don't understand. Megan Thee Stallion is
She's
that
anime
gateway
girl right now.
and she's that gateway to get people into anime. And my reason for saying that is because I saw it literally. I want to say 2 days after Megan's album dropped. I saw a TikTok of a girl who was like, oh, well, I kind of watched anime, but I never was like, I wouldn't consider myself like an anime girly. So now that Megan had this song with Jujutsu Kaisen, I'm going to sit down and watch Jujutsu Kaisen.
Right.
And like she has, and I think she does now have a series on there. I didn't like the video. I watched it. No, it's because I was scrolling and I ended up putting my phone down after I saw it because I was talking to Gabby about it. And I think she has a series on like her reaction to watching Jujutsu Kaisen. And I'm like, you see, that wouldn't have happened without Megan Thee Stallion.
Right.
that would not have been the thing where now we have people who are actively wanting to be a part of the community, actively wanting to be a part of the thing that's causing a conversation online. Because it's like, you have all these people that are like, ooh, I love when Megan did this outfit, or I love when Megan cosplayed as this person. And people are like, I don't understand who that is. And then it's like, okay, well then watch the anime and you will.
Right, or Google it.
Yes. And it's like, because of that, there's so much more traffic now to these things that are anime. And it's crazy to think, she called herself an otaku. Yeah. She called herself a weeb. And it's like, I remember growing up, being called a weeb was not a good thing.
No.
I remember back in the day when being called a weeb was like basically getting a scarlet letter on you. Like,
it was the modern day dork.
Yeah, it really, yeah. And it's so mind-boggling to me that there is a certain section of, I won't even say a certain section of black men. It's the hoteps.
Definitely, it's always the hoteps.
It's always the incels and the hoteps.
Yeah.
That are so up their own asses about Megan Thee Stallion and like her cosplaying and everything else. And it's like, y'all all want to sit there and say like, oh, women used to bully us for being into anime. We used to get bullied. Nobody wanted to be a part. And it's like, okay, cool. That was then. Now anime is widely accepted.
Yes.
Anime is for everyone and everywhere.
Literally.
You literally cannot turn on. You can't open TikTok without having at least one sound from an anime. Whether you know it's from the anime or not,
right?
You will pass at least one anime sound.
You can even freaking McDonald's.
Yes.
McDonald's is gonna come out with a literally Jujutsu Kaisen collab. I feel like someone did a My Hero collab. Did they?
I feel like they did.
Right, I feel like
I feel like that was My Hero collab. I'm pretty sure McDonald's did My Hero toys at one point.
Right.
But back to the McDonald's thing, you know that as of right now they've only announced a sauce, but it's like all of the different
meal.
Huh?
I seen the Sukuna Happy Meal.
Oh, that's the Sukuna Happy Meal?
I think I seen a Sukuna Happy Meal, like the red box, but it had like the Sukuna's marks. I was like, I might just get a Happy Meal. Ain't nobody. If it's real, I'm gonna get a Happy Meal. I got the Happy Meal. When they did the Stitch toys, I got a Happy Meal.
Really?
Just for the Stitch toy. I still have it. I can't pass up a Stitch. I can't.
That's crazy.
But yes.
I'm so glad you haven't seen Gabby's car then.
Why?
Because I went to Ranger Pop.
Mm-hmm.
Remember Ranger Stop that I was telling you guys about it?
Yeah.
I went to that and there was a lady that was selling decals, and I got her because they were like buy 3 get. No, they were just like buy 3 for a specific price, and I got her 2 Sailor Moon ones and one was of Stitch.
Oh.
And Gabby herself was like, I can't let Kristal see this because she's gonna steal it off my car.
Everyone knows if there's Stitch anything, there's a very good chance I will steal it.
Please don't, because
if it's on her car already, I won't. I can't. I'm not gonna take it off. Once it's on your car, I know that's very good. It's on your car.
Because it's like the sticker decal. Like she put it on the window too.
Okay, yeah. Once you put it on your car, you can keep it. I guess. If it was just like sitting on the table, nah, that show is mine now. But it's okay because I have one. I'm just waiting on my car to finish getting fixed. Then I put mine on myself.
Alright.
But back to our conversation we were having.
But yeah, Megan Thee Stallion.
Yes.
I think that Megan Thee Stallion is doing really good, and for someone who it seems like there's always someone trying to throw dirt on Megan Thee Stallion.
Yeah.
I think that she is doing she's just living her life. And she's trying to have fun, how she's having fun. Not gonna lie, a lot of what has helped further, because I was a fan,
right.
But a lot of what has furthered my no, I'm gonna become a diehard because there's no reason that she should get treated this way,
right.
Was a video that had come out from one of her shows where she was performing, I think it was Cobra. And she literally broke down and was crying in the middle of the song. And I'm like, there's no reason she should have had to have gone through the shit that she's gone through.
Right.
And it's it's that mindset that a lot of people, especially Americans, have, that like these celebrities aren't people too, that they don't have feelings too, and it's like, yes they are, yes they do, and it's so crazy because
they won't sit and acknowledge it until it hits that point of, oh, they broke now.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit, maybe they are an actual person. Like, yes.
And it's like, it shouldn't have gotten to the point to where Megan Thee Stallion is on stage crying her eyes out in the middle of the song, music still blaring in the background, and like people are like, oh my god, I do feel bad, and oh my god, this girl has been through so much, like she's so strong, and it's like, it shouldn't have got to this point. It shouldn't have been at this point. And it's like, we got people that still making fun of her getting shot, and it's like, bro, this is how I know that y'all have never had anybody in y'all's family get shot. This is how I know that y'all have never been shot at, because if y'all had, y'all wouldn't be joking about this thing.
Like even then, that's still like, whether she got shot or not, that's still a scary situation that you're making fun of. That is a traumatic experience that y'all are making fun of.
Exactly.
Like, say what you want. You don't make fun of, you don't fuck with people's trauma. You don't mess with people's trauma.
Exactly.
Because that's going to come back and get you. It's not.
Part of it, and this is funny, something I've always said, is like, part of it, I've always seen like, I know that I couldn't be a celebrity in today's climate of like how people act online, because I'm the type of person that like, I'm gonna use my money and my connections. I'm gonna start calling people out by name. I'm gonna be like, oh, such and such and such and such, you had this to say on my page at this time and this date. Hey bro, how about you worry about flipping them burgers at McDonald's before you try to come for me? In fact, I'll be over there. I know you work on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. I'll be down there next week.
Not you finna make somebody a make bitch. That's fucking
Yes.
awesome.
Yeah. I'm gonna be like, is Trevor back there? Yeah. What's good, Trevor? You had all that shit to say before. How about you go ahead and make my burger real quick? Give me them 10 McNuggets. Thank you.
I don't care if the bill last 10, run them.
Right. So like, hey, 10 McNuggets, right? Yeah. Yeah. How about you go ahead and make them for me?
Go ahead and clean out that
Give me that extra sauce.
machine.
Right.
Clean that out by hand.
Like, go ahead. You got that extra sauce, right? In fact, hey, yeah. Is it done? Is it done? Cool. I own this location. Trevor, get out.
Trevor, get out. You kicked out Trevor's
I'm literally that kind. Like, I would be that kind of petty person. I would buy establishment. Or like, if I found out like you were making fun of me or saying some shit about me online, I would buy your business just to fire you.
I'm gonna buy something.
And then I would sell your business to like the cheapest, to like the lowest bidder.
I'm gonna keep it just for the money, but I'm gonna buy something you have. I'm gonna become your landlord.
Bye.
I'm becoming your landlord. I'm raising just your rent.
Boy,
you're not about to
like
pay rent for the whole fucking place.
Like a strip mall, and you raise just that one specific place. It's just like, your rent is now quadrupled.
Yeah. Everybody else is going down by like $500. You're gonna cover
Yours is going up by $3,000.
Right, you're gonna cover everybody else's costs.
Congratulations. Maybe next time you think about the things you say online.
Right, don't talk shit.
Your digital footprint, it always leaves a trail.
Yeah. But yes, back to Megan and anime, what we're talking about. Megan, I think she, like you said, she is opening that door.
Oh yeah.
For not only people who have never watched anime, but for people who were more so scared to admit they watched anime.
Right.
Because they have this big, like, oh, we got this big name. She is open and loud, proudly boasting the fact that she loves anime.
Right.
Maybe now I can come out about it.
Right.
Now you can find you a community. You might have a little introvert. They see Megan like, oh, maybe I can go find me other anime friends.
Right.
Now you're thriving.
I'll be honest, most fandoms are ass and a half. However, if you find like, your friends that y'all all enjoy anime, like, then it's cool. Like, I wouldn't necessarily, because most fandoms, especially like the My Hero fandom, the Jujutsu Kaisen fandom, the Dragon Ball Z fandom.
No comments.
Well, outside of those fandoms, just find you some friends. You guys can find you some friends. You all enjoy anime. Have like the anime's equivalent of a book club. You all have like an anime, and basically anime club.
That'd be lit, actually.
So, like, you all, like, watch, like, 3 episodes, you come in at the end of the week.
A lot of schools actually do have anime clubs.
Oh, yeah, I know.
There was an anime club in high school. I didn't go.
We had an anime and manga club, but it wasn't that big. And I will admit, just because I already had so much other stuff that I was doing, and I knew my mom wasn't going to be, like, coming to pick me up after school on days where she didn't have to, especially on days. Because I already had to stay after school in the fall, Mondays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and then Fridays I would go home and then immediately have to come right back for football games. So like, I knew she wasn't trying to have to. So
if I would go to the anime and manga club, I would go to buy snacks because they always sold the good snacks.
Oh yeah, you know they get them. Because they get them shits from Japan.
I had friends in there. I would walk in there like, hey, Chris, I'm like, hey. I just want, thank you. And I'm leaving. I'm getting my snacks, I'm leaving, and I'm going back to Roman school.
I'll never forget, I knew somebody in high school, before they became popular in America, would always have Pocky. Before they were, like, sold and, like, popular in America, would have them. And he was just like, yeah, I get them shipped over here, like, every month. Like, apparently you got, like, a box of them shipped over.
And now you can go to get Pocky from Kroger. You can literally go to Kroger and get Pocky.
I'm just like... They sell them at the bookstore at the school I work at.
That's so funny, and yeah.
They sell the chocolate, they sell cookies and cream, and I want to think they sell strawberry.
Those are I've seen matcha.
Yeah, I have too. Where was the last place I saw the matcha flavor? I want to say it was at FYE.
Damn FYE, man.
It's the fact that FYE is still even alive and like.
I loved FYE.
You know, apparently they're owned by the company that owns Hot Topic.
I 100% believe it. And Box Lunch.
Yeah.
They got some good stores.
Bro, Box Lunch.
It's a great store.
They have been hitting me up so badly.
This fucking lunch.
Like they will like text me and be like, "We got 60% off. Select items. Shop now." And I'm like, "Please leave me alone."
Like Box Lunch, I love you, but you're so far.
Yeah, I think the closest one that I know of is in Jacksonville.
Oh, the closest one to me is fucking Perimeter. Which is like
Oh,
pushing down.
yeah, there is one in Perimeter.
Either Perimeter or Cumberland, one of those two.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Shit,
If I'm
maybe
up there, I'll be stopping in there, bitch. If I'm out there.
Maybe that'll take me a trip to Atlanta. Shit.
We've been telling you to bring your ass around. You don't listen.
I don't want to hear that. You know we still trying to make these plans to go to Orlando. We're trying to make these plans to go on a cruise. Trying to make these plans.
We're gonna
We most definitely talked about going on a cruise.
Yeah, we did.
Which one is coming first, Orlando or the cruise?
Probably Orlando, just because it's cheaper.
Yeah.
It definitely will be cheaper.
Yeah.
Especially if we don't go to Disneyland. Like if we just go down there just to like enjoy the sights.
Yeah.
Are we thinking like next year?
Maybe. It would have to be like next fall though, because we already.
Oh yeah.
We got
concerts and shit this year. Yeah, concerts and shit this year.
Yeah.
We do. And we also, because we're going to Las Vegas next year, then we're also going to Canada, because one of my best men is getting married.
Oh, right.
He's getting married. He's getting married. And we just got the invitation. So now we got to make plans. I got to get my passport.
Yeah, you do. Have fun. You want to start on that shit like ASAP Rocky.
It's going to be fun. I'm excited to go.
It's going to be great. It's Canada.
It's Canada.
Which part?
You know, that is a great question. I really don't know. It's somewhere on this. All I know is it's somewhere. I'm pretty sure on this side of the continent. I'm pretty sure it's like on the eastern.
Okay.
Like Ontario, I want to say.
Okay.
I think I think it's also like closer to Niagara Falls, but I don't quote me, because I just kind of skimmed the email. I did not read it.
Not the email.
Yeah, it was because it was the e-invite. Because they're doing the e-invite. That way you don't have to worry about paying money for stamps.
Yeah. Smart.
It is very smart. I will say, don't get me wrong, I loved our invitations. But if it weren't for the fact that like we had a bunch of older people who don't do technology like that, we probably would have done e-invites.
I would have rather hand delivered that shit. I'm not paying a cent for fucking postage. You either get an e-bite or I'm hand delivering that shit.
I will say that was one of the fun things about doing the one of the invites when I got to mess with the candle wax, the wax seal.
Yeah.
I got to do that. That was so much fun.
I want one of those.
Literally sitting there just
As a child.
Bro, and it's I get
Was
so
it a
excited.
monogram seal though?
Yeah.
Ah, they nice.
I got so excited for like just the most simple. I get so excited for like the simple things, because it's just like it's the simple things that just like.
It's the simple things in life.
Yeah, it really
You know
is.
what's a simple thing in life that's great? Anime.
It is.
It's so great.
Good, John.
Segue.
Good circle back.
Yeah.
Good circle back.
But well, make a point that actually my little sister was telling me about how our older sister, because we're all Megan fans. My older sister called my younger sister. Why she didn't call me is insulting. Called her and said, "You know Megan Thee Stallion has an anime song?" I was like,
Megan what?
Has an anime song. I was like, so you called her instead of your sister that watches all this anime, literally has anime tattoos. You call her instead of me to talk about an anime song. The audacity. My little sister even be jamming out to Otaku Hot Girl. She don't know a damn thing about JJK. And she was like, no, it's clever. I was like, sit down, let me explain to you why this song is lit. Let me explain.
I've seen so many TikToks that are like that too. It's just like, let me explain to you.
Let me explain to you why that first line is fire.
And why this verse
is straight heat.
And why the chorus, when she said, can't touch me like Gojo,
right?
Why it's actually clever and hot.
Exactly. That was literally exactly the conversation. Let me explain to you why that first line can't touch me like Jojo. Let me tell you why it's a fucking like double entendre right now.
Also, the fact that since Itadori in the show openly was like, I like a big woman with a fat ass, it was canonized that that's what he said. People have been fans saying that like, oh, Yuji would love Megan Thee Stallion then. Because she's like, what, 5'10", 5'11"?
She's tall. She's a stallion.
How tall is Megan Thee Stallion?
Megan Thee Stallion is 5 feet 10 inches.
She's a tall woman.
She's eye height to me, so I'm Gucci with it. So like,
that's a woman right there.
Listen, Gabby and I made jokes about like if we ever go back to another Meg concert, but like we're in the pit, we would make the sign that's like, Meg, you're our hall pass. Because I've seen the video of like the like Meg, my girlfriend, my girlfriend said you could be my hall pass, and like seeing her reaction.
But did you see the video? It was a guy. He had a sign that says both my boyfriends are Captain Hook.
Yes.
I said, yo.
And it's the fact that she was just like, first off, how you find two of them?
Right, 2 of them, and both of them are Captain Hook. It's crazy.
And I'm pretty sure he said that they were both there.
Yeah, both.
That like they were both there with him.
I love that for him.
And I'm just like, that's crazy.
I love that for you, my guy.
I will never forget when that song came out, and there was that one thing about the hook, and it had a hook in and lean over and all that.
Yeah.
I had a friend of mine on Twitter that he tweeted after that song came out. He was like, bro, I ain't never felt so seen and appreciated. I love this shit. And I was like, nigga, what? I was more so shocked that he put himself out there like that. I was like, bro.
I mean, go off. Own it.
I was just like, bro, you put yourself out there like that?
Some people have no...
Like, don't get me wrong. I know my digital footprint is probably fucked 8 ways to Sunday. But like, just the fact that you openly with it, like, that's crazy.
You'd be surprised at things people admit online.
Oh, we know.
People don't have diaries anymore, and they should. They should have diaries.
They absolutely should all have diaries.
100% should have diaries nowadays. Shame on them.
Man, you know, but to wrap up, I guess to wrap up this whole anime discussion section, I just wanted to, Megan, if you ever see this, we love you.
First of all, join us right here.
You know, that's crazy.
Join me right here.
That's crazy.
You're telling me, Megan walk through the door right now, you not gonna say, Miss Ma'am, have a seat.
I almost got myself in trouble. No, it's not because I'd say, have a seat right here. Listen, I love my wife. I love her.
Oh, you like, have a seat. I am a straight female. That's why I say have a seat right here. And I'll just like hold you for protection. That's what I do.
I really might take this part out. Back to what I was saying. Back to what I was saying.
Share with the class, man. Share with the class.
Back to what I was saying. Megan Thee Stallion, we love you for real. If you ever do see this, we would love to get to hang out with you. You know, just to let you know how great you are
Right.
and everything. I mean, if you ever want to be on a podcast, that would be cool.
Right, I'm not.
Look,
No
fly
one's
us
gonna,
out. Like,
no one's gonna touch. We'll fly. I'm not gonna fly you out. I'm broke.
no, I'm not saying we fly her out. I'm telling her to fly us
Right.
to where
Fly
she's
us
at,
out.
and we like.
We wanna get food out.
Right, I'm trying to get, especially, listen. I want to be able to say what nobody else on this planet can say. I got flued out by Megan Thee Stallion.
Right. I
Like,
got flued out.
I promise you, I will be in my hot boy shorts that I wore. I will find me a Megan Thee
We'll
Stallion
find you a
shirt.
matching hot boy shirt.
I will fly me out.
Yeah.
I will make that into a whole TikTok series.
Yeah.
Be like, I'm trying to get flued out. It's just like, follow me as I get flued out by Megan Thee Stallion.
Right.
Yeah.
I just want fame in a t-shirt.
And it came full circle. That's my favorite t-shirt. That's great. You know who else I want to get their attention online?
Who?
That is irking my soul. Childish fucking Gambino.
What he do?
No.
I was
Let's
gonna say adultish Gambino.
let's give some backstory here. Because you know, a couple years ago, Awaken My Love came out. It was like the greatest album. Everybody was like, oh my God, Childish Gambino, that was fucking wonderful. After that one, I don't remember if he said that was supposed to be his last one, or like he was like, oh, I have one more album and then I'm done with music.
Yeah.
Everybody was like, oh my God, we got one more album, you're gonna be done. I said, from that moment, I was like, no, it's not gonna be his last. I know for a fact it's not gonna be last. You wanna know why? Because I know Childish Gambino. His mind is way too creative to just stop. He's not going to. He's gonna keep it moving. So what happens? He drops another album. Then he dropped that other album where like you had to go to a website and it was just streaming the album consistently. Like all it was just playing the songs over and over and over again. Then he dropped some random song. Then he had this random one, the latest song that dropped. That was like he's finding out that nobody gives a fuck. That song has been on repeat for the past week in my playlist. That song is wonderful to me. And it irks my spirit because I see people on TikTok. That are sitting here. They're like crying. I don't want that crying, but like they're like having these emotions. They're like, oh my God, I love Childish Gambino so much. Da, 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 da. Were you there when he was still in his mixtape days? You had to download that shit. You could have just pulled it up on your phone. You had to go through the process of ripping it offline and downloading it to your phone. I remember those days back before I had an iPhone when I had to like download that shit to my Google Music. I remember those days. I remember how I still can't get his mixtapes on Spotify because he hasn't uploaded them. Childish Gambino, upload your fucking mixtapes, please. I still have to go to YouTube to go and find them. The sample that he did with Adele, the sample that he did with the Adele song, because it's called Do You Like, and it is a fucking great song. Fucking, I could go on for literally like hours because it frustrates me because this man is finding people on TikTok and he's like, all right, I got tickets for you for our next show. Dude, come to Atlanta, please. Like, because I literally have a list, because Gabby asked me at the beginning of this year, if a list of people, if any of these people, if you had the opportunity to see them in concert this year, who would they be? On that list, I said T-Pain, Young Gravy, Childish Gambino. I said fucking, well, technically Megan Thee Stallion with her, but like, you know, Megan Thee Stallion. But like T-Pain, Young Gravy, and Childish Gambino were all on that list. Childish Gambino, I wanted to see him in concert since before I even like ever wanted to go to actual concert. Because I'll admit, I was never a concert goer. Most concerts I ever went to were like ones that VSU put on. Oh no, those were pretty fun. The Somo concert was pretty good. The Somo concert was pretty fun. It was. And it's not like that time when 2 Chainz was like 2 hours late. That shit was crazy.
I know it's okay to go to that.
But like, Childish Gambino, if you see this and you feel like generous enough to just give us some ticket, give for us and then our significant other, the studio audience, give us tickets to come to your concert. Please, because oh my God.
We'll show up and show
When
up.
I tell you that I've been a fan since literally when you were like, baby girl, you know what I want. Let me do it to you, do it to you. Let me do you like, Bro, I've been jamming this man since the early days, back when nobody knew that he got freaking Childish Gambino from a name generator online. Like, and of course that's common knowledge now, but like,
Back in the day, that was secret information.
it was, and it's like, back in the day when I used to have to like fight my classmates to try to like, bro, have you heard this new song? Yeah, I have, but I'm not telling you how to find it. Oh, you bitch! Like, no, don't do that to me. Like, how dare you? I put you on the Childish Gambino.
They say gatekeep is real.
Bro, we used to gatekeep Childish Gambino like a motherfucker back in the day. It was crazy.
I believe it.
It
I
was crazy.
100% believe it. Shame.
But yeah, man, that's my little unhinged
That's your
rant.
sense.
That's my little unhinged rant for the podcast, for the episode. Before we wrap up, actually, I got one thing for real. Whee!
Are you doing? I'm gonna pull up the Am I the Asshole because you're trying to skip me, ho.
I wasn't trying to skip you. That's what I was about to say. But before we get into our last episode, our last section for the episode, I wanted to take a birthday shot. Just mine. I mean, I have some more of these in there. If you wanna, y'all wanna take a birthday shot with me? To my birthday, to 28 years of life, to oh no, I dropped the tap. To 28 years of life, to hopefully another good year. Hopefully 28 goes up better than 27 did, because God Almighty, 27 was a year of growth and learning and loss. But year of 28 will be a year of happiness, growth, and doing better, I guess. Up to it, down to it. Fuck those who don't know, do it because we're used to it. Now drink, motherfucking drink.
Woo, yeah. Ooh.
Ah,
That was about the same reaction I had when I took that.
I mean,
Yeah, that's about the same reaction I had when I took that. Yeah.
But with that being said, do you have the Am I the Asshole for the week?
Yeah, we've been going long enough. I'll give us a nice, good, short one. Nice, good, short one.
Nice, short, and sweet.
Nice, short, and I ain't gonna say sweet, but nice, real nice and short.
Oh God, you know it's a problem when you need the rum and Sprite mix to chase.
Oh God. Alright. Am I the asshole for giving away part of my husband and I's emergency fund?
Immediately, I want to say yes, but give me the story so I can. But immediate response, I will say yes, because that's your emergency fund.
Right, sure.
If it's not an emergency,
You're
what are
giving
you
it away.
doing giving it away? But
Alright, let's
and
see.
also we'll have to see how much.
Right. Alright, let's see. My brother lost his job recently. His wife is a stay-at-home wife, no kids, and their emergency fund is running out quickly. He's in the process of finding a new one, but they're really struggling, and I felt bad not to help in any way. My husband and I, on the other hand, have 2 stable jobs and have an emergency fund that has excess money in it, 24 plus months worth of our normal expenses. So I sent them a not too big portion of our fund just to relieve them some stress and buy them some time. My husband found out extremely quickly, and now he is really, really upset. But I told him about my brother's situation and hoped he'd understand a bit. Am I the asshole? I feel like I probably am.
You are, but a lot of it. Okay, so doing a nice thing for your brother.
That's fine.
If I was in that position, I probably would have done the same thing. But a lot of where you're the asshole comes in, you did not talk to your husband beforehand. You did not go like, hey, we have excess. We have enough that we can survive 2 years off this if we need to. Would you mind if I gave them
Like
600, 800, whatever? Like
a month's worth.
yeah, like can I give them like a month's worth or maybe 2 months worth so that way they can pad themselves to being able to get back right.
Right.
It really is okay. It's because you did not talk to your husband.
That's what it is. You didn't talk to your husband. Bitch, give him your money. Don't give him your emergency fund money.
Right.
Because it's you and your husband's emergency fund money, immediately you have to talk to your husband. It is y'all's money.
Yep.
It's not your money. It's y'all's money. He's going to cuss you slam out because you said not a big portion. What's not a big portion?
That's another part. Like, what are we talking about?
Because what if y'all had 10,000 in here and you gave them like 2,000? That's not a big portion. You like, nigga, that's almost a fucking quarter of it. The hell you say? That's big enough.
That it is big enough.
So
yeah,
you're the asshole because you didn't consult your husband and you basically stole his money.
100%. Cause like I even trying to put it, even trying to put it into my own life. Gabby and I, we have our joint checking, we have a saving. If let's say if one of Gabby's sisters needed something, and she gave her some out of the savings, I'd be upset. I'd be like, well, why would you use the savings?
Right.
Did you not have anything of your own that you could give her?
Right.
Or even, okay, fine, I understand wanting to help her. Why didn't you wait to talk to me? Like, was I that unavailable that you couldn't have waited a couple hours?
Right, we could have found some middle ground.
Right.
I probably would have been more than welcome and happy to help you, but we had to
maybe
find some
not
middle
as
ground.
much, maybe not as much money, but by all means, yeah.
Right.
I probably would have even went into my own pocket and said, well, maybe not the emergency fund, but I got a little bit of extra money. I can give you a couple. Yeah, I can give you maybe 500, 600.
I can help you and your wife find a little job.
Right.
I'm gonna find a job for you money.
I'm saying.
Because you're a stay-at-home wife. What the fuck are you doing? You ain't got no kids. What are you doing?
But at the same time, in that same regard though, I still would like, especially if it were a situation of like, oh, they might lose the house if they don't pay immediately or something like that.
Right.
Then by all means, yeah, sure, fine. I'll pay so that way you can keep the house for another month. But in that month, you better start.
You better find you a job.
You better find you a job.
And you better have at least one check.
So there's a lot of other studio audience. I feel like I haven't included you at all in this episode. My co-hostess is all right with me not including you, but see, but what do you think?
What's the studio?
Asshole, not the asshole,
Yes.
kind of the asshole, not really the
They're
asshole.
both the assholes.
Well, considering my profession, communication is always an issue. So this is an issue of communication. I think that because she didn't include her husband, it showed how she saw money, how she viewed money. That can say a lot about a person.
Yeah.
That's solid. That's solid.
And another part of it is also the fact of like after the fact is why she's just like.
And she didn't tell him because it said he found out.
Yeah.
So you didn't even tell him.
And it was he found out quicker than expected, meaning you knew he was gonna find out.
You just thought you could put the money back before he found out. You were trying to be sneaky with it.
And that's another part of like, nah, fam.
There's that communication not up. Sis, you just messed up all the way around.
Yeah, oh yeah, facts.
Like
All
you're in
the way.
trouble. Like sis, you in big trouble. He gonna get you.
A tragedy. But yeah, the asshole.
100% the asshole. And Reddit agrees.
Oh, Reddit agreed?
Reddit agreed.
Oh, Reddit ripped her a new one?
Everyone's like, you're the asshole.
You were smooth the asshole.
Yep. This is not only your money, but your husband's money. You just gave away money. The two of you saved without even telling your husband. You gave away someone else's money.
That's my biggest thing. Like, don't give away.
Right.
Why didn't you pull that shit out your own savings? I know you got a savings account.
Right. If y'all got money for a fucking joint emergency fund, bitch, you have a savings account.
If she's willing to do that, imagine what else she's willing to do without his say-so.
Yeah, everyone agrees like that you took your husband's money.
Like, you took your husband's money.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And somebody pointed out, like, she real dodgy about the amount.
Hmm?
That means it's probably
If
bigger
it's
than not so big.
I was about to say, if it's upward of like half of they shit, I'm divorcing.
I'm going to jail.
I'm divorcing you. I can't say that because
I'm going to jail.
I joke about like, oh, I'm going to jail, but it's like I actually like.
Yeah, we're going to court.
I'm trying to.
taking both of you and your brother to court. I'm getting my money back, and I'm divorcing you.
Facts.
I'm spending that money on divorce order.
I'm spending the rest of the emergency fund on the divorce
This is
lawyer.
an emergency.
You right. Emergency ejectocito, cuz.
Literally. You're gone. Take your stuff with you. Go stay with your jobless brother.
I'm sure this wasn't the first time she did something like this.
Probably
Can't be. It can't be the first time,
Because
considering.
if she was so comfortable doing it, you done
Right.
did something like this before. Probably not on a big scale, but you've done something like this before. Trifling.
Trifling. Very, very much.
And she know that. She knows she's trifling. But it's whatever she wants, I guess.
But, I think we're about good to wrap up here. Are you think we're good?
I think we're good.
All right. I love that for me. I love that for you, and I love that for us.
I love that.
But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, that has been episode 11 of the Drunk Texting Podcast. We have made it through 11 episodes. We have officially made it through more than majority of the other episodes of any other podcast. So we're moving on up.
We are.
This time next year, we will be in the 60s, I want to say, 60s, 70s, or 60s. Because if we do one a week, I think we'll probably take the week of Christmas and like the week of
that Christmas, New Year.
like we might take that time off just so that way we can
That's what
spend it with our loved ones, reset a little
Yeah.
bit. So we'll be like right at the cusp of
It's probably
60s.
gets ugly come like Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be weird.
That's what's so good.
I might get some guests
Yeah.
if you
some
don't
guests,
wanna-
play some games.
if you're not able to come down and be a part. I might do some guests. Might do like special guest episodes.
I'll call in the cost chaos.
Hopefully before the end of the year we'll have a Patreon and a Discord.
That'd be great.
Actually, before the end of the month, and I'm gonna put this one on myself so that way I just sit down and do it. Before the end of the month, we will have a Discord. We will have a Reddit. I'll say that out loud on the podcast so that
Hold
way
him to it.
y'all can hold me to it. That way you guys can tweet me at Drunk Text Pod and be like, "Where's the server? Where's the subreddit?" You guys can like hit me up and like confront me about it. I will. But yeah, speaking of Drunk Text Pod on Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, we're on all of those platforms, Instagram as well. We are going to get more active on those. I gotta share the login information with her so she can get on and she can start posting some stuff as well. Because I just get like throughout the day and I think about posting stuff and I'm like, oh, I will in a moment, and then I just forget. So it is what it is. This is why we need a manager. We will also be getting a manager hopefully within the year. So that way we can have like a team, a dedicated team to help us.
That'd be great.
But yeah, ladies and gents, that's been us. You can follow me at all the little links down below. Be on the lookout because I will be doing this on the Drunk Text Pod, Facebook and Twitter. July 15th, my birthday. I will be posting on both of those pages and probably the Instagram all of my new usernames for all of my socials. So Facebook, Twitter, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. So you can follow all of them and it will be all one central username. So that way it'll just be the same across all of them.
We love the cohesion.
So that way it'll just be easier. That way I can also say it on the podcast instead of making you all go to the links below. But with that being said, Kristal, where can people find you?
Find me everywhere at Kristal Deshane, KRISTALDESHANE.
Love that for you.
I love that for you.
You know, you get cohesive, and it's all in one.
Right, just
Yeah, but with that being said, I have a thing that I have to read because even though I don't necessarily have to read it, I could just put it down in the description. I would feel like booty cheeks if I did not read this because it should be read and it should be noted
yes.
that if you or a loved one is struggling with alcohol abuse, dial the National Drug and Alcohol Treatment Hotline at 1-800-662-4357. That number will be down in the description. The National Drug and Alcohol Treatment Hotline provides information on alcohol and drug abuse. Local treatment options support through hotline counselors who are there to help speak with you about alcohol, drug, and family problems. Please know, like I say at every single episode, that you are loved. You are appreciated, and we are so happy that you joined us right here on this comfy couch. We will see you all in the next one for episode 12. I hope you all have a great rest of your Thirsty Thursday, a great Friday, a great weekend, and a great next week before we see you in the next one. Have a great one. Bye-bye.